Mark it.
And action!
I'm Emily Jenkins. I'm the writer and director of The Path.
Good, great.
The Path is a black comedy. When people stop dying from smoking, a marketing prodigy is hired to rebrand the nicotine patch to become the new death drug.
He hypes up an entire office worth of employees into thinking that this is the right thing to do.
Initially, the story came from my frustration with the reality show Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. I feel like that Honey Boo Boo is like kind of destructive to our society, and so it kind of transformed into a movie about destructive consumption and also just the destruction of the individual.
Why do we do these things that we do? What does it mean to be a human and to consume and to do things that we know are wrong because we're lazy, because we're stupid? I hope not. I mean, what me and Emily spoke about was how cigarettes were marketed to the women's suffragist movement. That if you were a proud, independent woman, you smoked a cigarette because you could.
I really like working with Stevie because he's incredibly dedicated. He's a perfectionist. He loves rehearsal, and he is really into developing the physicality of the character, which I really like.
Off of this campaign, everybody grab a patch and lather up.
Cut. Moving on. Moving on. That was awesome. Dude. No. Trust me. It was good.
Sorry.
It was good.
This set has been absolutely incredible. It's been a huge learning experience, and managing upwards of, 30 to 55 people per day, cast, crew, extras, it's a lot.
Justin and Michelle are to both come back.
For our background actors and extras, we reached out to a lot of our friends and family, so just letting them know what we were doing and how important this film was to us, and really getting their support on the project. And that was one of the ways that they could help us.
This is approximately an $80,000 film that we're doing for approximately $13,000. So, how is it that you cut costs? Ryerson has been a huge help.
Another thing that we did was borrow furniture items from people's family members.
In order to be able to make a production of this scope happen, you have, your producer, you have your production manager, you have all of your crew, and that ranges from a first to second AD, first to second AC. Then you have all your grips, your gaffers, you have hair and makeup, you have wardrobe, and everything. And without every single department, if there is one weak link, then there's something to worry about. And fortunately, with The Path, there's no weak link.
For the scene when Zeus is brainstorming in his office, we wanted to have a big whiteboard wall of his thoughts and him coming up with this product name. And Emily wanted it very neat and tidy and organized, almost robotic. So I had a level in one hand, and I was like measuring the distance between lines in another hand.
Lay a track that goes from here over to there. Just the nature of the story allows me to play a lot with big, fun camera moves and dramatic angles and that kind of stuff.
The director of photography, Justin, was pretty fond of a 10mm lens that the audio crew obviously hated. The issue with a wide lens like that is not only do we not usually get to get the boom microphone in there without being in the shot, but it's also that the lens sees a lot more of the room. Basically, we had to be as far away from the set as possible, but at the same time still getting those clean tracks. So it involved a lot more hiding of microphones. We were working long days. We were working like 16-hour days. We had, I think, 112 takes the first 2 days.
It's really interesting watching the energy on set and stuff. Like, it's amazing that these people are able to keep it up. It was basically my first time being on like a real set, and yeah, I got really tired really quick.
The path is a stepping stone for me in terms of showing something that is longer form that showcases both my writing and directing abilities.
This project represents a really great opportunity to be a part of a piece that I think is incredibly powerful, incredibly important. I don't mean to sound altruistic or ideological in any way, but I really do think that this may be a film that people need to see.
Short films live and die on the festival circuit, so we're going to hit all the big kids with this film. We're going after Venice, TIFF, Telluride, Sundance, Cannes, Claremont Film Fest, the Cannes of Short Films. We're looking at Canada as well, Montreal, Vancouver.
Told Emily that she'd better get into like Sundance Lab or something after this, because if I have to go another 5 years without doing something like this again, I'm gonna go crazy. So I just hope it does really well.